Is there going to be Cowboy competition for Randy Gregory? That's certainly the plan of the agent. Mike Fisher reporting from here at the Star in Frisco. The NFL free agent negotiating window opened Monday. The Dallas Cowboys plan to, quote, prioritize the re-signing of defensive end Randy Gregory. That is still in place. Quote from a source this morning, "We are all in on keeping Randy." Another source told me, "We get it," meaning the importance of Randy Gregory. But other teams have other ideas, or at least agents have other ideas, and word from Denver is that the Broncos are in pursuit of the ace pass rusher. Now, this is kind of a behind-the-curtain look, so I'll walk you through this. The Broncos are among, quote, multiple teams showing interest in the 29-year-old veteran Gregory, according to Mike Kliss of Channel 9 News in Denver. He's outstanding at his job, very plugged into the Broncos. Showing interest can, in part, be the result of the agent wanting to trump up interest in his client, however. Interestingly, here's the behind-the-curtains part, it's reported by Kliss that Gregory's rep, Peter Schaefer, is, quote, a coach for the Denver South High School lacrosse team. Now, what does that have to do with anything? That's a pretty cozy little meaningless tidbit that would seem to be of no importance to where Randy Gregory is going to sign. What difference does it make if Randy Gregory's agent coaches lacrosse in Denver? Well, makes a difference to the agent, makes a difference to the reporter as they play a little footsie. Peter Schaefer lives in Denver now, and Randy Gregory's his clients in Dallas. Why doesn't Peter Schaefer move to Dallas and coach lacrosse? Well, because the two have nothing to do with each other. But an agent and a reporter sharing a hometown, yeah, that can matter. And again, no disrespect to Peter, no disrespect to Mike, but this is an obvious little game of footsie, in addition to whatever Broncos' sincere interest there is. By the way, when a reporter says multiple people have interest, multiple teams have interest, that almost always comes from one agent, unless the reporter has actually called 6 teams. So buyer beware for you as you're trying to figure out Randy Gregory's future. 6'5", 258 pounds. If he goes to Denver, he would change positions in a sense. He's a 4-3 defensive end here in Dallas. They play a 3-4, but he would still rush the passer and athletic enough to be really good at other things too. Speed rusher. He would still have the assignment of get to the quarterback. And of course, the Broncos, with Russell Wilson at quarterback for them, all of a sudden look like a real AFC Super Bowl contender. That's attractive. Randy Gregory, you know, was picked by the Cowboys second round of the 2015 NFL Draft out of Nebraska, has a unique knack for getting to the quarterback, the behavioral problems that have sometimes gotten in the way, and the behavioral problems that have caused Jerry Jones and the Cowboys to be very patient. If you ask Jerry Jones on a personal level, he will tell you he considers himself a mentor and a friend to Randy Gregory, and the Cowboys would like that to pay off in terms of a so-called hometown discount, which Randy himself has mentioned. But that confidence, which is part of the reason Dallas chose to tag tight end Dalton Schultz rather than Gregory, is not an automatic. Other teams have every reason to want a piece of this. The Broncos are surely not alone in being interested, but the agent, with the responsibility of driving up his client's price tag, he surely wants that point known, that a whole bunch of teams are interested in my client, says lacrosse high school coach and representative of Randy Gregory. At the Star with the Cowboys. Fish out.